The more things change, the more they stay the same. If you'd like to know what happened in 2021 with union craft labor rates in the construction industry, stick around and I'll tell you what happened. This is Carey Peters with the Construction Labor Research Council. In 2021, the average first-year increase for union crafts in the construction industry was 3%. In 2019, it was 3%. So as I said, the more things change, the more they stay the same. In 2020, we did see a small dip to 2.9%. CLRC projects a continuation of the 0.1% increase for the next 2 years in settlements. When we look at the dollar amount, we see much the same thing. In 2019, the average increase was $1.73. 2 years later now, it's $1.74. And we saw a small dip in 2020 to $1.66. So as I said, the more things change, the more they stay the same. So what's driving these rates in the union sector of crafts for the construction industry? It seems like obviously coronavirus is a major factor, but surprisingly it did not impact the rates as much as we probably would have predicted when COVID first began. Again, just about 0.1% decline in 2020. Other factors, though, are the union craft labor shortage, or just in general, the craft labor shortage. Inflation recently is probably an impact on what's happening with wage rates. And the infrastructure bill will probably also play some kind of a role in union rates going forward. Finally, one additional topic that's been there for quite a while is market share or employment share. And I think this probably is one of the major players in what drives the union increases, is this struggle for the union sector to maintain its market share. As we drill down into the data, one additional and interesting feature is the change in the mode, or the most frequently occurring rate. In 2019, the 3.1 to 3.5% range was the most common range for increases. And even though the average stayed the same from 19 to 21 at 3%, the mode dropped from 2.6 to 3%. Also, when we look at this in a monetary manner, the mode changed from $1.76 to $2, that range, down to $1.26 to $1.50 in 2021 is the most frequently occurring range. One additional point of interest on the monetary increases is the increase in the percent of increases that were very small, 50 cents or less. In 2020 and 21, we did see a bit of an increase in the percent of settlements that were small, 50 cents or less. When we take a data cut and look at the overall picture by region, it's the left side on a map of the United States, the West Coast, that has the largest increases. That would be the Northwest and Southwest Pacific regions, and it's been this way for a while. But in addition, the mountain northern plains had some of the larger increases as a percentage in 2021, and also New England. We don't want to forget our eastern part of the U.S., and they also had some of the largest increases. Smallest increases, per usual, were in the southern part of the U.S., in this instance, the south central region. Another data cut is to look at the data according to the crafts that we cover. And when you do that, you see that some of the more specialized trades got or received the higher increases. When we look at the percentages, that would be glaziers and electricians. If we look at the monetary value, that again would be glaziers and electricians, but also the mechanical trades, plumbers and pipe fitters. When we look at the monetary amount. One interesting feature of the data this time was laborers. As a percentage, laborers averaged 3.1%, which was slightly above the U.S. average, and it's not always that common to see that craft toward the top of the increases, and perhaps that's a signal as to the labor shortage, where all kinds of workers are getting larger increases. If you have the CLRC settlements report, you'll know that Section 2 covers all increases. All of my comments so far have been about first-year increases, which gives you an idea of what's happening almost in real time. Section 2 is all increases, so it'd be the second year of increases last year, the third year of increases 2 years ago, and so on and so forth. Finally, there's a matrix at the end of our settlements report, and that will give you data where you can find out the dollar and percentage increase by craft, by region, so it's more specific data cuts. And we encourage you to look at that as well to give you even better insights into what's happening with union craft increases in the construction industry. Thank you for listening. This is Carey Peters, Executive Director of the Construction Labor Research Council. For more information about CLRC, please look below in the description and you'll find ways to contact me. And also we want to thank our sponsors. There are 11 associations that sponsor CLRC and we thank them for their support. Wish you the very best. Thank you.